And my gosh, I was in the worst pain I have ever been in my entire life. I had no pain meds that time because all they gave me was, they told me to take Tylenol and ibuprofen, which I couldn't. My uncle took me down there because it's early in the morning. My mom had to work that day, and I couldn't talk when I got out of the out of the thing, so I couldn't really go get my prescription. Give me prescription Tylenol and ibuprofen. Sorry guys for interrupting this video, but I just want to tell you guys a little bit about what's going on and some other stuff. But thank you. First, I want to say thank you guys for watching my video, because YouTube got the hate speech is like every other independent creator on this platform as of lately, because YouTube is stonks unless you're a late night talk show host. But if you guys really want to help me and support my channel, you can do what is happening right here, probably beside my face or where my finger's pointing, right there. See, you can subscribe, click the bell, and there's some ding dings right there. See, that's pretty. But really, guys, if you want to do that, it would really help my channel. Now let's get into the actual video. So, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday. For you guys, it's Tuesday because I'm a day behind. But guys, I have not uploaded in a week. I'm also kind of slurry still because my mouth is still kind of numb. So if I don't talk right, it's not my fault. I'm also still in a little bit of pain. I put a short out yesterday telling you guys why I haven't uploaded, but I'm going to go into way more detail in this video because it was absolutely ridiculous, guys. I had no idea this was going to be so much pain. And so, oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. Anyways, guys, I guess I'll talk to you guys. Let's get this started. We're going to take one for a walk and walk around and talk to you guys, and I can explain all this. And also update the garden because I got our garden planted in the last couple days, which is pretty cool. But I'll talk to you guys a little bit. So, hi guys, I'm back. So, like I said, I'm going to talk about my whole experience with the wisdom teeth removed. I had to get all 4 removed in one sitting. So, when they numbed it, I didn't feel a thing. They gave me laughing gas also, so I really didn't feel anything. And then I came home, I didn't feel nothing for like an hour. I was like, oh, this isn't too bad. My face is numb, maybe it'll wear off and I'll be fine tomorrow. Nope, that numbness wore off in about 2 hours. And my gosh, I was in the worst pain I have ever been in my entire life. I had no pain meds that time because all they gave me was, they told me to take Tylenol and ibuprofen, which I couldn't. My uncle took me down there because it's early in the morning. My mom had to work that day, and I couldn't talk when I got out of the thing, so I couldn't really go get my prescription. Give me prescription Tylenol and ibuprofen, and I couldn't really tell my uncle to stop and get it because I couldn't talk for at least, they said 30 minutes. I had to leave the gauze on without opening my mouth when I left to stop the bleeding. So yeah. So I couldn't tell him to stop. And then when I go home, I thought I had something at the house. They said, just go home and go to sleep, right? That's what they told me. They said, basically, go home and go to sleep. You'll feel better tomorrow. Well, I went home. I tried to go to sleep. Wasn't tired yet because I just got up like an hour ago because I literally went down there the first thing in the morning because it was 8 o'clock in the morning. So, and then when I was at the hospital, my blood pressure's high. I didn't know, the hospital, dentist. My blood pressure got high, so they had to wait for my blood sugar to come down. And then I didn't tell them, I forgot to tell them I was allergic to antibiotics, and they gave me the wrong antibiotics, and they was going to take me to the emergency room, but luckily I was allergic to it somehow, which apparently, because I'm not sure what antibiotic I'm allergic to, so I was in the hospital one time, a long time ago, for a really bad infection I had, and they put me full walk-on antibiotics, and they just put them all down because they didn't know which one to allergic to. I had a rash that went on my face and my neck. It didn't swell or anything, but they worried about it, so they just said all the antibiotics I was on at that time were allergic to them. So apparently I lucked out and this one wasn't it, so I didn't know reaction, so they did it. After I sat there for 60 minutes, they watched me. They was afraid I was going to call an ambulance. They said if I had any reaction, I was going to call an ambulance. Anyways, that was a whole thing. So once they found it, I felt fine. I came home, took out the gauze. Blood went literally everywhere. I was bleeding for like 2 hours, and I couldn't really sleep with the gauze in my mouth because the gauze was hurting my teeth, which is a whole other thing. They had like big gauze, and I had to put like 3-4 packs of gauze on to stop the bleeding. Eventually, the bleeding stopped at like 2 hours, and then the numbness wore off. And oh my gosh, I was in so much pain. I was about ready to punch myself, to knock myself out, to get some sleep. That's how much pain I was in. I had no medicine at the house to take because I thought we had ibuprofen stuff at the house, which we didn't. And oh my gosh, eventually I did find some, but my gosh, it took me a long time to find. I was in so much pain that first day, and it was so bad. But the good thing is, whenever I took ibuprofen and then Tylenol an hour apart, I would take ibuprofen and then Tylenol an hour later. It goes from like an 11 to like a 1 or a 2 for the first couple of days. And after about 4 days, the pain finally went away. Now I'm feeling pretty good. Also, my face swelled real bad the next day. Oh, it was bad. My face was real swollen. I couldn't open my mouth. I could open my mouth like this, like that far. I couldn't eat nothing for like I had to eat stuff because we can't miss meals. But I had a heck of a time eating hardly anything. I'm still having a hard time chewing and stuff. My mouth is still kind of sore a little bit, so I have a hard time chewing anything really hard. But I'm like 90% back to normal. I'm not supposed to do anything strenuous for 2 weeks, but the pain went away, and then the next day I was out here doing stuff in the garden. So go figure. Hopefully I didn't get a dry sock, which I don't think I did, because it's been like, I didn't start doing anything until about 8 days. 7, 8 days. So I should be pretty good because the pain didn't go away for like 5 days. Man, I felt terrible. And the pain, it was the worst pain of my life. Usually when you have anything like happen to you, like when I broke my leg, right? Like the pain was there, and then like after every day it would go down. This pain was exactly the same pain every single day, every hour of the minute. Just throbbing pain in my face. All four of my teeth are just throbbing pain. I've never felt anything like it in my entire life. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was the worst pain in my entire life. Worse than when I broke my leg. Combined like times 10. I was like, on a scale of like 1 to 10, I was like in a 12 or a 15. It was absolutely ridiculous. Like, it was the worst pain of my life ever. Like, I could ever imagine. Like, it was something else. And it wouldn't go away. But luckily when I took ibuprofen and Tylenol together, which I didn't know you could do, apparently. But you can. It actually works really good for toothache pain, which it does. Yeah, also I got stitches in my mouth still. They don't go away for like 7 to 10 days. Some of them did dissolve a little bit, but there's still a bunch in my mouth. So, still got the stitches for a couple more days. So, yeah, we gotta deal with that. But yeah, I'm back to like 90% now. I'm like almost 100%. I still have some issue chewing certain foods. Like, yeah, so come on, Jake. Probably next, I don't know, a couple days I should be 100. But like I said, our garden needed to be planted. I couldn't do anything. My mom and dad couldn't do nothing. Plus, it's been raining every day almost, and it was really hot. So yesterday we cut down the garden. We had our rye cover crop, and well, we had hairy vetch rye and what else? It was hairy vetch rye and clover and peas. Right now that's growing because everything else died last winter. We had more stuff growing with like mustard and stuff, but it grew up in the fall and then died. And then when spring came, the rye grew in place. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Wait a second, guys. I got hiccups. Oh, I got really bad hiccups. Sorry about that. I had really bad hiccups, but man, I can't. I can't stop. Oh my gosh, I didn't have any hiccups, and now I get hiccups all of a sudden when I start recording. I don't understand my body. Anyways, so our rye, which I cut down with a weed eater / slice / sickle, helped my dad do it yesterday, or no, the day before. So yeah, and then yesterday we planted like all the clover stuff. We should have had it in the garden like a month ago, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but stuff happened. I couldn't do nothing because of my mouth, and then my dad couldn't really do it. We had to wait for the rye to go to seed anyways because it's too high to cut down. So basically, we just cut the rye down with a weed eater / sickle / scythe, and then we just dug holes and put it in the ground, which is pretty good because now those roots will die slowly and they will decompose and keep a cover on the ground. I'll show you what it looks like. Also, the rye was like this tall before we cut down, before it went to seed. Because if you cut down rye before it goes to seed, because once rye goes to seed, you have, well, it's not going to seed, it forms seed pods, and then once the seed pod forms, you have 2 weeks before they're viable. So once you cut down before 2 weeks, it won't regrow, it won't reseed itself. So also I planted a bunch of flowers that haven't popped up yet, which again, it was just yesterday. So we plant everything. We planted cabbages, Swiss chards, broccoli, kale, half a row of lettuce, half a row of carrots, a couple peas, and I think that's it. Oh, and 1 row across of potatoes, which we need to make another row, maybe 2 rows of potatoes, and then maybe after we cut grass, because the grass is ridiculous high again, we will plant the warm weather stuff, because it might still get kind of cold at night. We might give it like another week or so. And then I want to dig up another plot, which we might do here soon. I might dig up another plot here in a couple days. But yeah. And then in that plot, I want to plant cucumbers. If we dig another plot, I'm going to plant cucumbers, like vine stuff, and we'll put like a row, like 2 rows of cucumbers, 2 rows of like spaghetti squash, and then probably a couple like squash. Like, here, I'll show you what the garden looks like. Here, look at this. See, it doesn't look very well, but this is actually the best thing for the garden. Like, see, all that rye will die. It'll slowly decompose and add a bunch of nutrients to the soil. And then look at it. It's nice looking. Over there is our little holes you really can't tell. We also got a row of potatoes going across. Nothing growing right now. We also got 2 tomatoes in the ground because they need to set out back. Come on, Jake. We're going around the barn. Come on. So, yeah. All we have left to plant now is warm weather stuff like, I can't remember what they're called. Tomatoes and peppers. And if we give another plot, cucumbers and, oh, I forgot onions. We also plant onions too. Yeah. Come on, Jake. Walk a little faster. Come on, walk a little faster. Come on, Jake. You gotta walk faster because this rooster is going to fight with us. Come on. I was gonna finish the potatoes today because we ran out of time because it started raining on us. Because it's been raining like every day. Come on, Jake. This way. Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. We can't stop here. Jake, we cannot stop here. Jake, come on. We can't stop. The rooster's gonna get after us. Go. Go. Come on, Jake. Go. A little bit faster if you can handle it. Come on. A little bit faster. Jake, go. Come on, Jake. Jake, come on. We got to get away from the rooster. Keep going. Okay, now we're far enough away. We don't have to worry about it. Like I said, for like the whole week, by the way, I wasn't really doing anything because I wasn't supposed to do anything strenuous for 2 weeks. But I felt better, so I did do a lot of strenuous stuff the last 2 days, which I probably shouldn't have. Tomorrow we're going to cut grass. I was going to finish the garden today, but I guess tomorrow we're going to cut grass. And then Wednesday we're going to finish the garden because it's too wet to do anything in the garden today. And I need to dig another row of potatoes. And yeah, so so Wednesday everything should be planted, cold weather stuff. The cold weather stuff should have been planted like a month ago. Honestly, we used to plant stuff, about maybe a month ago we could have planted the cold weather stuff, honestly. But the rye wasn't ready to go down yet, and the rye got really big really fast all of a sudden because it's kind of warm. Because once rye gets warm, if it gets above 40 degrees, rye will go absolutely ballistic and grow really quick. That rye was like, almost, it's taller than me in some places. And we had hairy vetch, and we don't really have a rotor to dig it up when it's that tall. So we decided to let it go to seed and then cut down with a scythe or a weed eater, which we use a weed eater most of it. And then, yeah, it does better. And then we can have like a layer on the soil. You could technically dig it up now, but if you just let it decompose naturally on top, it does pretty good. Because then you have like a natural mulch layer, basically like mulching. And then by the time summer's over and it's ready to plant, when summer's over in the fall, all that should be decomposed, and you can throw more rye down and do it again. Next year I'm gonna do hairy vetch, rye, and triticale because I don't really want to do all the other stuff. All the other stuff was I mean, I want to do rye, triticale, hairy vetch, because clover doesn't really get cut down. When you cut down clover, it comes back. So we might have a clover problem in the garden, but clover releases legumes, or it's a legume, so it releases nitrogen. Where you go, Jake? What are you doing? Come on. Jake, stop it in front of me. Dog's loony. Yeah. So that's basically been my life. The worst pain I ever felt. I didn't think the pain was ever going to go away. It was every day. It was the same exact pain every day for 5 days there. And then I got one day and the pain finally went away. So usually whenever I get hurt, like if I break a leg or something, because I broke a leg before, like the pain will go away every day. It'll get better every day. This did not get better any day. It was just, I was down in Tylenol and ibuprofen as soon as I could. Like as soon as that Tylenol wore for like every 6 hours, oh my gosh, I was in pain again. It would go from like a 1 to like a 12 or a 15 almost instantly. Like as soon as that 6 hour mark was up and the Tylenol started wearing off, I was in pain. It woke me up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep very well for like 3 days. It was terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Go, Jake. Come on. It was absolutely insane. Jake! Jake! Hey! Jake! Jake! Stop killing everything. This animal is nutty. Anyway, guys, so it should be back to normal this week. I should be able to live stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and do vlogs Monday through, well, technically Tuesday to Thursday. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So, bye, guys. I'm back. My dad's here. Right, Dad? I can't talk either. My lip is still numb in my mouth. And, what are you eating? You're eating your own teeth? What did he say? What are you doing? I didn't know what the heck he was doing. I didn't know he was going to do this until I started. What are you doing? Jake, what are you doing? He said, what? What about the kitty cat? You know what tomorrow is, right? The big day for the cat. One of the cats. He's getting neutered. He's not outside. He better not be.
I let him out.
You shouldn't have, because he has to get down at 6 o'clock in the morning. By the way, guys, not this cat. He's already fixed. But we're going to fix the other 2 cats. Yeah, talking about you. Not you, but I don't even know where he is.
Cats that we never wanted.
Well, they showed up at our doorstep. One did, remember? One showed up, the other one hid underneath the garden thing for like 2 days. The boy cat. Remember she came home and thought the cat was outside, she grabbed it and there was another cat? He was like, no, the other cat's right here. No, it's not. Boy and girl kitten, brothers and sister. And they're both getting fixed. The boy's getting fixed first, and should have got the girl fixed first, but yeah. I don't know, he's spraying everywhere and fighting cats and do him good to get fixed. Right, Jake, you're next. He's too old to do it anyways. He's like 10. They wouldn't do it to him anyways unless he's aggressive or something.
I wouldn't do that to him anyway.
Hear that, Jake? You looked out. You did all the cats. Why not Jake? No, look, we have a dog problem around here.
We ain't got a bunch of dogs running around.
We don't got a bunch of cats. Well, the cats aren't even ours. There's people dropping them off. It's just getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. You know what? This one, he's lazy. Look at him. He's a lazy cow. Look how big you are, too. He's a big old boy. Yeah, you big old cat. You better go tell your half-brother, your younger brother, what it's like to go down to the vet. Better tell him. He's going through the same thing you went through. Go tell him. He said, what? We'll see if I can find him. I think he's in my bedroom. I'm not going to wake up my mom. She's awake anyways. Her lights are on. Here, let's go see if we can find a kitty cat that's going to get fixed tomorrow. Oh, well, there's you. It's your brother is going to get fixed tomorrow, and I can't find him. Yeah, you're next, kitty. Gotta make 2 appointments for you next. Because our vet has like a program. We make 2 appointments like $180 or $200 a piece or whatever, and then boom, it's done. He's already been to the vet twice and has time today for his surgery. Well, bam. Surgery day. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock in the morning. My mom's taking him. We gotta pick him up at like 5:30, I think. Something like that. I'm not quite sure. But, yeah, I can't see nothing. Guys can't see nothing. Ooh, spooky. It's spooky. You tell them my cabbages are growing? My cabbages.
They're not dead yet.
How they've only been out there for a day or two.
They're picking up small though.
Because they need fertilized.
No, just too small.
They're too leggy.
You just go buy them.
Because they fertilize the crap out of when you buy them at the store, which you don't think you fertilize.
They look a lot better.
What? The ones at the store?
Yep.
Yeah, because they fertilize the crap out of them. You don't fertilize them when they're young. You don't fertilize them until they grow, which is not true. You grow them. Yeah, you fertilize them before they grow. Yes, you said. No. That's what you said.
I did not.
Yes, you say. You say you don't fertilize them because they're small. You fertilize them when they're small to make them grow more.
Wait till they start growing.
As soon as they sprout, you fertilize them. You should look it up. I'm right on this and you're wrong.
Next time, plant my own garden. You plant your
own. I planted to plant my own garden. I planted this one so far.
You did not.
Yeah, you did help out a little bit. That purpose is to make you mad. You have that a lot because I was actually still hurting, remember? Because I'm not supposed to be doing anything like that.
Well, I'm not supposed to be doing anything you would like that, but I'm doing it.
Well, it's good for you, actually. Yeah, it probably is. Anyway, guys. I'll come back in a few minutes. Hi, guys. I'm back. Gonna vlog. Didn't really do a lot today because I just basically told you guys why I haven't been vlogging for almost 2 weeks. I look back, it's been 11 days since I uploaded a video. That's actually insane. Right, Mom? Say hi. She's cranky. Anyways, guys, I guess I'll talk to you guys. Well, I should be back to regular uploading now. I should be uploading Tuesday to Thursday is vlogs, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is live stream day. So I'll talk to you guys. Hi guys, I'm back. If you made it this far, I want to say a big thank you because watching a lot of my videos like this, if you watch to the end, leave something below like banana or lemon, or leave your favorite fruit below if you watch this far. Well, it'll be our little secret to anyone who doesn't watch to the end. You won't know what's happening in the comments. One, because comments are good for the algorithm, and two, watching to my videos is good for the algorithm. So if you guys want to do that, that would be awesome. Also, there's videos here, here, and here. There's 2 bits on my face, and then there's my channel to click underneath my face to subscribe. That'd be great also. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my video. I will talk to you guys in the next video.